Hey everybody, Stephanie Mitchell here. So excited to be here with you on this snowy Tuesday afternoon in Ottawa, Canada. So we got a big dumping of snow last night in Ottawa, and I woke up this morning and there were like 6 inches of snow. Not fun considering the fact that it's only middle of November right now. Really not what I was hoping for, not what I was expecting, but that's what happens when you live in Canada, right? So if you're in Canada or you're in the northern United States, then you probably know what I'm talking about. Anyway, so welcome to another episode of Salon Marketing Live, everybody. So happy to be here, and I'm really excited. Today I'm going solo. Recently, I've been doing mostly interviews, actually. I've interviewed, last week I interviewed Mel, who's an expert in manscaping and male Brazilian waxing. I interviewed someone about Google Ads. I interviewed someone about mindset and growing your business. Oh my gosh, what else? I interviewed Daniela about selling retail products in your salon or spa. So I've been doing a lot of interviews recently. Today I'm doing something fun and special, which is kind of looking forward to the new year 2020. Yeah, guys, if you're watching, just jump into the comments and say hi. I've got Honora here. Hi, Honora. Thank you for watching. And Marta's here. Hi, Marta. So jump into the comments, say hi, let me know that you can see me and hear me, because I don't want to feel alone because I'm used to doing interviews. Today I'm going solo. So the topic of today is all about 5 marketing trends that you need to pay attention to grow your salon in 2020, because the new year is just around the corner. It's happening in a month and a half, guys. I don't know. Do you feel ready for Christmas? Do you feel like you're ready for the new year? It's crazy how fast time goes. 2019 is almost out the window. 2020 is coming around the bend, and there's big things and big changes happening in marketing. And I want to make sure that next year, when you're planning out your promotions, when you're planning out your marketing, what to focus on, what to do, etc., I want to make sure that you are ready for the new year with everything that's happening and changing in marketing. Marketing's kind of my jam. It's kind of what I love doing, and I love to keep on top of things and kind of see how things are developing. So that's why today I'm going to share with you 5 quick things. It's going to be a quick Salon Marketing Live today, hopefully, even though I'm a massive chatterbox. But 5 things that you need to pay attention to in your marketing if you want to grow your business, your beauty business next year. So I'm just going to jump into the comments. We've got Jacinda, we've got Ava, we've got Edo, we've got Malina, Liliana's here, Lindra is here, and Joe is here from New Zealand. Thanks everyone for being here. Okay. So without further ado, I'm going to share my screen with you guys because I have some slides for you, but of course I'm going to be here in video. So today, like I said, we're chatting all about 5 marketing trends to grow your beauty business in 2020. First of all, before I jump in, let me know in the comments, does it feel like 2019 has just like totally gone by so fast? And do you feel like you're kind of ready for 2020? Like, do you feel like you're all prepped? Do you think you've got like a plan? And Christmas is coming up in like a little more than a month. Do you feel ready for Christmas? So just let me know how you're feeling about like things coming up really fast and the fact that 2019 just kind of like flew by. So yeah, jump into the comments. Let me know what you think about that. I would love to hear how you guys are kind of feeling about things coming up. So let me just start everything here. So I hope that you all can see me and hear me. And I'm just going to get started and jump into it. So the reason I wanted to chat about this is because marketing is moving at the speed of light. Things have changed so much. A few years back, before, the internet and social media got really big, it wasn't even that long ago. It was like, 10 years ago, people were doing marketing for their salons so different from how they're doing now. People were investing a lot of money in doing print advertising in like local newspapers, doing radio advertising, doing mail outs. Have any of you guys done those before? Mail outs. And then once kind of the internet got started, there was MySpace. Yes, people used MySpace for promoting their business too. And then Google became really popular. And then now Instagram and Facebook. So the question is, what is next? What are the next big things that you need to focus on in 2020 and beyond for marketing your salon? And I want to give you some really good ideas because 2020 is coming up just around the corner. So I'm just going to jump into the comments. Ava says, not ready for Christmas. No way. I feel ready like holiday wise. Like I feel so ready to like just kind of like stay with my family and do Christmas stuff and like eat a lot of sweets, but I don't feel ready like business wise for Christmas. I don't feel ready for that. And Nora says, working on Christmas, LOL. Jacinda says, it's flown by. I have no plan and definitely not ready for Christmas. Oh my gosh. I'm so like that. I feel like I'm so looking forward to January that I haven't really focused that much on the holiday season for my business. So I need to get focused too. So thanks for letting me know, guys. Okay, so starting into the 5 things that you seriously need to pay attention to for marketing your business in 2020. So 5 trends. Trend number 1, I call it real life marketing. And this is something that I've talked about so often in the past. I have a picture of myself here because that's kind of a really good way of explaining it, is personal and personalized marketing. And that's something that I hope in your salon going forward next year and beyond, you try to make your marketing a lot more real life and personal. So what does that mean? It means that polished and perfect isn't what people really want to see anymore. Now, here's the thing. We try so hard to work on our visual brands, our logos, our colors. We try to make our Instagram feed look perfect and polished and everything. But the trend is kind of going away from that and making your marketing a lot more real life and human. So that doesn't mean that your marketing doesn't have to be beautiful, or if it is beautiful, that's a bad thing. No, having beautiful marketing and beautiful branding is super important because it makes you look professional. But do not make your marketing look professional and polished at the risk of it being too businessy and not personal enough. Your marketing needs to be human. So I wanted to show you 2 examples so that you guys can kind of get an idea of what I mean here. So here are 2 very different Instagram feeds from some consumer products brands. So on the left, we've got Moroccan Oil. That's their Instagram feed. And then on the right, cosmetics brand, Huda Beauty. I say Huda, but then I heard someone else say Huda Beauty. So do you guys know who they are? Huda is essentially a makeup artist who got really popular on Instagram, and then she created a cosmetics brand, and they've blown up like crazy. And I'm pretty sure you've probably heard of them because it seems like they're everywhere on Instagram now. So I wanted to compare these 2 Instagram feeds for you because they're so different. On the left, Moroccan Oil has an Instagram feed that is still really businessy in my opinion. It's too impersonal. They show too many products. They don't show enough people's faces. They're trying really hard to make their Instagram feed look perfect. So they use like those perfect white backgrounds, and they've got all their colors represented, and all their photos just look on point. So I'm not saying it's not beautiful. What I'm saying is that going forward, having an Instagram feed like Huda or Huda Beauty, can you guys tell me, is it Huda or Huda? Because now I feel stupid for saying it wrong. So what I'm saying is that going forward, look at an Instagram feed like Huda Beauty to kind of look at for inspiration in terms of what to kind of emulate. So you can see Huda's Instagram feed right now. This is her business Instagram feed. So this is for her cosmetic products. She shows herself in silly videos of herself. When she has like something happen in her life, she shares it. If she has like a bruise on her face, for example, she'll tell you how she got the bruise, and then she'll show her like covering it up with makeup. When she has like weird, awkward moments on video, she doesn't cut those out. She uses them. So you can even see some of her videos here. They're really, really personal and fun. And that's what people are connecting with nowadays. They don't want this like super perfect, polished business image. They really, really want to have that like human, real connection on social media and everywhere else in marketing. So here are some points for you to kind of look in the new year, like when you're planning out your marketing, when you're looking at what to do on social media. Here are some points for you. First of all, show up with your beautiful, shining face. So really look at being the face of your business in 2020. Do not hide behind your logo. Do not try to be this perfectly polished business that has it all together. Show up as a person. So that's the first thing. Second, be vulnerable and real in your communications. So going forward in your marketing, what people really, really connect with on social media, on email, on your website, anywhere where you connect with them, is they really connect with vulnerable, honest posts. So I've been doing that in my own marketing. I tell a story about something that I'm struggling with right now. I share maybe what some of my fears are or some of my anxieties. I talk about, how I'm feeling right now, because really that's what people connect with. And they want to connect with you more as a person than as a business owner. So that's something that I'm learning. That's something that I'm trying to put more and more into my marketing. So that's why I said it's all about the people, not the business. So not just sharing your own face, but sharing stories of your clients, highlighting your team members, showing the people behind your business is really what's going to make people connect with your marketing so much. And then lastly, get out from behind the camera. If you are managing your social media, your Instagram or your Facebook for your salon, and that essentially just consists of you taking your camera around the salon and taking pictures of the work that you or your team members are doing with clients, and taking pictures for your portfolio and showing the inside of your salon. If you're always on this side of the camera, try to switch it up and get on the other side of the camera more often, because those are the kind of posts that are going to make a huge impact, and you will see the results immediately when you get out from behind the camera. So guys, jump into the comments and let me know, does that make sense to you about kind of being personal and being human in your marketing? Does that make sense about kind of like getting out from behind the camera, being human, being vulnerable? Because I just want to make sure that we're all on the same page and it kind of makes sense to you. So jump into the comments and let me know. So I want to make this really actionable for you. So here's how you can start on this today to be more human and real life in your marketing. One really simple post that you can do to get started on this is make an intro post to yourself on Facebook and on Instagram. I love these kind of posts. I've been seeing more and more businesses doing this, and I absolutely love it. So essentially, all you need to do to get started on this, and I promise it's going to help you feel so much more comfortable showing up on your social media, get a picture of yourself. It could be a professional picture. It could be a picture just like snapped in that instant. You can get someone else to take a picture of you. Post a picture of yourself on Instagram and on Facebook, and just introduce yourself in the text. Just say, hi, it's been a while. It's been a minute since I've actually shown up and said hi to you guys. And I have a lot of new people on my page, so I just wanted to show up and say hi and tell you some more about myself. So I'm Stephanie. I'm the owner of Salon Marketing, and here are 3 things that you might not have known about me. So just like really, really simple. It might feel weird because you might feel like, but Stephanie, everybody already knows me. Who cares? Even if they already know you, even if you feel like, no, everybody knows everything about me, make a post like that. You're going to get huge engagement. And the more kind of posts like that you do, the more comfortable you'll feel being real in your marketing, because that's what people want to see. So guys, jump into the comments. Let me know, because I haven't seen any comments yet about this. Let me know, does that make sense to you about kind of like being real, being vulnerable, etc.? Because it's a huge thing right now that people are being repelled by super businessy marketing. They're sick of it. They're sick of like seeing all these businesses and all these business posts. They really want to get the feeling of the people behind the business. Okay. This is the next one. Trend number 2 that you need to pay attention to. Google is everything. Now, Google has been everything for a long time. Let's be honest. Google's been around for a long time. It's been important to have a presence on Google for your salon. But here's the thing. Google is going to become more and more important every single year to help people find you online. So I'm going to go into that in just a second, but I just want to jump into the comments because I saw that I had some comments here. Colette says, because we're talking about being real and being vulnerable and being human in your marketing. Colette says, yes, I've just started to try it. That's awesome, Colette. I'm so happy that you're kind of showing up more on social media. Khadija says, what's something really good to write in your business bio on Instagram? I'm actually going to talk about business bios on Instagram in just a second, Khadija. So I'll probably answer that question in just a minute. Nora says, yes, it does. I always get a better response with more personal posts. Awesome. See, it definitely works. And it's something that we're not used to. We're used to having to show up like a business, but being personal really, really works. And then Sophie says, what's the best filters for your pictures? Good question, Sophie. So actually, if we go back to, looking at these kind of posts, so you can see Moroccan Oil has a really light and bright filter, whereas Huda Beauty has pretty much no filters. I mean, they may be editing their pictures to make them look like a little bit less dark, but the truth is that nowadays, like I said, the trend is on Instagram to be kind of a little bit more authentic and real and try to be a little less polished because it just looks too put together. We really want to see like the raw and the real. So put on a filter that like makes your photos look nice and bright and colorful, but you don't necessarily need going forward in the future to have this like really put together look where all of your Instagram photos all have the same filter. Jacinda says, yes, we've been told for so long not to get too personal, to maintain a really professional image. But my work is so personal that showing that we're human is truly important. I totally agree, Jacinda. In the beauty industry, because you're dealing with people and humans and you're dealing with oftentimes very sensitive things or subjects, and you're dealing with people's bodies and you're dealing with how they feel about themselves and their confidence. Like, it's a very personal thing. And I truly think that if you want to have that connection with people and you want to make them trust you, you have to be human in your marketing. Okay, so let me move on here to Google. Nora said, still struggling with the Google reviews. Also, I can't get them to recognize a voice request for my salon. I'm boosting another salon every time I request mine. Oh my gosh. So Nora, let me answer that question at the end. And I will come back to that, I promise. Okay, so Google is everything. This is where searches start because more and more people are looking for businesses on their phones, on Google Maps, for example, or just opening up a browser and saying, hey, where are the nearest nail salons or hair salons near me, etc. So more and more people are turning to Google to find businesses. Now, where you show up on Google is such a complicated subject. I'm not going to quite get into all of that today. One thing that is very important is your website. So your website, how it looks, the content you have, how you optimize it, those all make a difference for how you show up on Google. They do, don't get me wrong. However, for quick searches on a phone, more than anything, you really need to look at your Google My Business profile. So this is a Google My Business profile right here. I'm sure you guys are familiar with it. So this is a lash extension place down the street from my house that I've been checking out here and there. I've kind of been thinking about getting lash extensions, so I've been looking at them and looking at their Instagram. And so this is their Google My Business profile. Now, I'm sure that you're all familiar with it, and there are some really important things that your Google My Business profile does for you. Number one, it changes where you show up on Google. So one big thing is the reviews that you have. So if you've got a lot, like Perfect You Eyelash Extensions has something like, oh no, I left out the reviews. No, 327 Google reviews. So that's huge. If you search lash extensions in Ottawa, no matter where you are in Ottawa, they'll show up because they have so many Google reviews. So the Google reviews that you have, the information that you put on your Google My Business profile, like your keywords, what kind of business category you're in. There's so many different pieces of information that you can put in your Google My Business profile that now it's almost like replacing a website. Weirdly enough, I feel like Google is putting so much extra information on your Google My Business profile that more and more people are using that as a place to get information about a business before they book with you. So guys, jump into the comments right now and let me know. Number one, do you have a Google Business profile? And number two, when was the last time that you updated it? Because just having a Google My Business profile is not enough. It really deserves a lot of attention, and it deserves time and effort to keeping it fresh and updated to have people find you more and more on Google. So just let me know in the comments, do you have one, number one? And number two, being honest, when was the last time that you updated it or looked at it? And it's okay if it's been a long time, no judgment at all. I'm just kind of curious. Colette says, Wix is so good regarding website and a step-by-step SEO setup guide. I agree, Wix is awesome, and they're so simple for making websites. Colette says, yes, I do have one, and I updated it this week. That is perfect, Colette. What did you update? Just tell me, like, maybe did you put in some more pictures, or what did you do? Sophie says, yes, been working on reviews the past year. Amazing. Honora says, yes, I updated a few weeks ago. Hannah says, I do have one, but I need to update it. That's okay. And then Ava says, I just got Google My Business last week. Perfect. Perfect, Ava. You're on the right track. Here's the thing. Where you show up on Google is not out of your control. Even by just getting a few more reviews and updating your Google information on a regular basis, you can get found so much easier. So, you know, like I said, showing up on Google everywhere that your salon appears for, whether you're in like 10th position or whether you're at the top, there's a lot of factors that are complicated, but Google My Business and the few things that you can do for your business, it will make such a difference if you just do a few small things. So let me just go through some of the things that you can do. First of all, work on getting reviews. So like I said, this one appears on the first, like their Beautiful You Eyelash Extensions is always the first. They have 327 Google reviews and they've got 4.5 or 4.6 stars, which is amazing. But you can't start there. You can't aim for getting 300 reviews if you don't have any, and that's fine. Just start with a small goal. Just say to yourself, you know what, by the end of this month, I'd like to have an additional 10 Google reviews. And it's not that difficult. So communicating with your clients on a regular basis after their appointments, so following up with them, asking them how their service went, and then sending them a link to review you on Google with a link to your Google My Business profile, it makes such a difference. First of all, you really do want to get that feedback. And second of all, majority of the time, your clients will have nothing but glowing things to say about you. So the more that you communicate immediately, a day or 2 days after an appointment, after a client comes in, the more results you're going to have. So just put together a system for getting those kind of reviews. And another thing that you can do is just periodically, once a month, just look back at the clients that you had come in and look at, for example, 10 clients or 20 clients that had an amazing experience and had nothing but great things to say about you. Send them an email, send them a text message, and just say, hey, Jan, I know it's been a couple weeks since you came in. I hope you're still loving your hair. If you wouldn't mind, could you take 2 minutes and leave me a review on Google? You don't have to say leave me a 5-star review. Just say, leave me your honest feedback on Google. Getting your feedback and getting your recommendation would be huge for me for growing my business. So just look at doing that kind of thing on a regular basis. The other thing that's really, really easy to do right now is to go in and look at your photos and videos, because I've seen so many of them that have weird photos, Google My Business profiles that have weird photos at the top. Like, for example, Perfect You, this one here. The first photo there is a picture from the street that doesn't even show the business. It doesn't show the exterior, it doesn't show the interior, it doesn't show anything. So look at that as well. Just simply going through your photos, see which ones are displayed first, upload some fresh photos. You can even put in videos. You can do a video tour inside of your salon, which people love seeing the inside of your business. So just 2 really simple things that you can do. And the more reviews you have, the higher up you'll appear, the more updated and fresh and beautiful photos that you have of you, your staff, the inside of your salon, some of your great portfolio images. People are going to click through, they're going to see them, they're going to say, this place is amazing, and they're more likely to book with you. So those are just a couple of simple things. Like I said, here's how you can start on it. Look at your Google profile today, update the photos, make sure that all your information on your Google page is all fresh and updated, that you're in the right category, and work on getting several new reviews. Not that difficult, but I promise it's going to make a huge difference. So I'm just going to jump into the comments. Siv says, I have a new business. Thanks for the tip. You're welcome, Siv. Tara says, I just made mine, my Google My Business profile, and I thanked my reviews this weekend. Cool. All right. So you're getting more reviews. That's great. Jacinda says, I have a Google My Business page, so probably updating more often. Yeah, definitely. Even just once a month, just going in. If you have reviews, like Tara just said, go in and reply to the reviews. Say thank you, which is huge, because the more that people see that you appreciate your clients and that you're responsive, the more they think, wow, this business is really on the ball. They genuinely care about their clients and they're updating their profile regularly. Colette says, more before and after photos of microblading. Yeah, if you're talking about what photos to put in your Google My Business images, before and after photos do great. People love to see photos of your work. Sophie says, what should you be updating? Sophie, update any pictures that you feel are old. Put in new pictures. You can reply to reviews. Another thing that you can do is here you can see can you see it says questions and answers here? Somebody left a question and they didn't even respond back. So it says, did you guys change the glue? The lashes don't last 4 to 5 weeks anymore. So it's a question that someone asked a while ago and there's no response for it. So if you have any questions, respond to them. And the question and answers place is a great way to promote some of the services that you do. So you can actually ask questions yourself and then answer them yourself as well. So you can ask questions like, do you guys do microblading? Do you do powder brows? Do you offer this service? Or what are your prices like for this, etc. So you can even go in and ask yourself questions. So questions and answers, replying to reviews, updating your images, and then just make sure that all of your information is consistently correct. So just go in once a month, make sure everything's fresh, and that'll make a huge difference. Okay, Maelena says, I just opened a Google My Business profile, but I'm unable to update my business address. When I try, let me come back to you guys here. I want to actually be here with you. Here I am. Okay. Maelena says, I just opened a Google My Business profile, but I'm unable to update my business address. When I try to, it won't set the red marker on the map. I'm wondering if there's customer service number to ask about that. That is so strange that you're unable to update your business address. There is a customer service number that you can talk to. Google actually does have a number that you can call, and they also have an email address. So what I would do, Elena, is just type in Google, Google My Business support, and then you'll find a support page, and then you can ask them that question. That part I'm not sure about. Sophie says, I have the top reviews in the area, but I'm not at the top. I know, Sophie. It can be really frustrating when you know that you've got better reviews than everybody else and you're still not appearing first and you're like, what else do I have to do? So it's all about SEO. SEO is search engine optimization, and it's a big topic. So your Google My Business profile has about 25% influence on where you appear on Google. And that includes like your reviews, what category you're in, etc. Your website also has a huge amount to do with it. So you want to make sure that your website is optimized, that it looks good from a mobile phone, that it's fast, that you have other websites linking to your website. I mean, there's like 50 different, there's like 50 different things that influence where you appear on Google. So what you can do if you want, Sophie, is search Salon Marketing, which is my business, and then search SEO. And I have a guide where I show you, there's like 40 different things that I show you that you can do that will help your salon appear higher up on search results. That said, the fact that you have the top reviews in the area is a great sign. Sometimes it just takes time. It also has to do with the age of your website, how long your profile's been up there, etc. So don't think that it's not working. Sometimes it just takes some time too. And Nora asked, would it be worth asking on your Facebook page if anyone has been in recently and would they leave a review? Or does that sound like begging? I don't think that sounds like begging. I've personally done that before, Nora. I have a Facebook group called Salon Social Media Mavens. And last year I put out a post that said, like, if you guys have been enjoying this group, if you've liked my posts and you feel like you're getting help from my blogs and my videos, would you mind doing me a favor? Would you mind leaving me a review on Facebook? So I linked it. And then I said, getting your feedback is really important to me. Getting reviews is a really important way for me to grow my business. And I would love to hear what you think. And I got like 12 reviews from it. So I don't think it's begging at all. Jacinda says, before and after photos of massage clients probably won't be great except for the smiles and the lion's mane hair post-massage. That's funny. So in that case, Jacinda, you might just want to have some photos of you and your team and maybe some of your massage rooms. If you have some like more appropriate images of clients, showing like the candles and someone giving a massage, etc. So you don't necessarily have to do before and after pictures, but just include photos to give people a good idea of what your business is like on the inside. Okay, I'm gonna come back to you guys here, share my screen, and then come back. Okay, so that was number 2, was Google My Business, because Google is going to be more and more important for your business going forward. Okay, here's number 3. So I call it love video, because marketing and video are going to go hand in hand more than ever in the future. Because here's the thing. You are watching a video right now. You're consuming information. You're watching this video workshop with me. You're typing in the comments. I love it. I totally love doing live videos. It doesn't have to be live video, but any sort of videos are going to help your marketing so much more going forward. Because I really do think that video is the future of marketing. It's the best way for you to have a personal connection with your audience. So remember I talked about thing number 1, or marketing trend number 1 to watch out for is having a real life human approach to your marketing. Videos are exactly that. People are watching more videos than ever. And the reason that they are is because videos help you form a personal connection with someone. So watching me doing this workshop helps you form a connection with me that you wouldn't be able to have just through reading my blog posts. That's the honest truth. And the same goes for you and your clients and your audience on Facebook and Instagram. So video is where you can be helpful and create valuable content, which is more and more what people want to see on social media. So the videos that you put out don't necessarily just have to do with you saying hi and introducing yourself, although that's a great place to start. Videos are also perfect for sharing educational content. So sharing those skin tips, sharing tutorials on how to blow dry your bangs, sharing information about how to clean your lash extensions or how to stop biting your nails. There's so much valuable information that you have to share as a beauty business owner, and honestly as a beauty expert, because that's what you are, you're an expert. And one of the best places to share it is through video. And here's another bonus. Video gets mega engagements. So, I mean, you guys are amazing. You've been commenting, you've been saying hi, you've been asking questions. I love it. And I wouldn't be able to get this kind of engagement if I weren't doing video marketing, because you have that connection with people. Videos just get more engagement. They get, on Facebook, for example, videos get something like 50% greater reach. So you get more people seeing your videos, they get more connection, they get more likes, they get more comments, and you're just going to have more people seeing and interacting with your content. So if you feel like your social media has been a little bit ignored, that not enough people are seeing it, that not enough people are engaging with it, video is a great way to do it. So I wanted to show you some examples from beauty businesses who are doing an amazing job with their video marketing. So this is Brittany from B Bronze Spray Tanning Studio. I met Brittany at an event and I love her marketing. She just does like cute little videos like this. This is one where she introduced herself and she talks about why she started the business and what's her philosophy behind her spray tanning studio. Super simple, but an amazing place to start for video. Or I also found this video from The Extensionist. Videos are also a great way to share about promotions that you're doing. If you feel like when you're trying to sell something, when you have like a monthly special going on, or you've got like a holiday promotion or something like that, if you feel like people aren't paying attention to your kind of more salesy or promotional posts, Try putting it in a video. It honestly makes a huge difference to getting people to pay attention. Or here's another one, videos where you actually educate and talk about your services. So in this one, it's a spa called Easy Paris, and they're talking about microneedling. So in this video, they actually show the procedure, what it looks like. They talk about the benefits. They show you how it works. Because for a lot of services, before people feel ready to book them, they really need to understand how it works. And video is an amazing way of educating people. Here's one that I love, and my students from the Facebook formula know all about this video style, is the guided tour. So people really, really want to see inside of your business. So this video, for example, from Echo Spa, they just show you inside their business. They have someone following around with a camera while they show the different treatment rooms, while they show the retail products that they have, their different stations. People love seeing inside your business. So a spa tour or a salon tour is a great place to start. And then here's another one, really, really easy, but so much fun and so engaging. It's just showing yourself with your clients. So this is a video from Blondie's, a Melbourne hair salon, and it's actually a, how do you call it? Oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm forgetting the word. Where you like take a video that's an hour and you speed it up, a time lapse. So it's a time lapse of her doing her client's hair. And again, people love seeing you working, whether you're like having your phone pointed down while you're doing someone's nails, whether you do like a 5-minute video showing how you do hand-painted balayage, whatever it is, your clients want to see it. Hannah says, I only have a small treatment studio. Can I still do a tour? Hannah, you definitely can. You can talk about like what are some of the different services that you do. You can show if you have like some equipment there, you can show that. You can talk about some of the retail products that you have. So you don't necessarily need to like do a 360 turn around your studio, but you can definitely talk about some of the things that you have there. Like I said, talk about some of your favorite retail products. Talk about maybe some of the equipment or the products that you're using. Just introduce yourself, etc. So even if you have a small treatment studio, there's still a lot that you can do. So in my paid program, the Facebook formula for salons, I actually have a couple of my students on the video right now. And Nora and also Ava are both students. So in my paid program, we mostly talk about videos. So in my course, I teach beauty business owners how to do Facebook and how to do Instagram advertising. So actual paid advertising to promote your salon to new audiences. We mostly talk about videos because they work best for converting people on social media into actual bookings and revenue. So this is what I teach my students. And the reason is because I know that especially when you're talking, not especially, but in addition, when you're talking to new audiences, when you're introducing your salon to new people in your city who could potentially become a client, one of the best ways to do it is through video. So that's what we really focus on in my course. Hannah says, wonderful, thank you. And then Martine says, hi, Stephanie. Sorry I'm late checking in, but here now. And Nora says, highly recommend the course. Loved it. Thank you, Honora. You're the best. Okay, guys, so here's how you can start on video marketing this week. If you're not ready yet, look at putting it in your calendar for 2020, because I hope that you guys are all kind of starting to think about planning your marketing for next year. Put it in your calendar at least once a week to make a video. If you put it in your calendar, you're going to be more likely to do it. It could be on Mondays. It could be on Wednesdays, whichever day that you choose that you feel like you're going to have a little bit of extra time And you can take just 15 minutes, film a 5-minute video, film a video of you talking to your phone or to your camera, and sharing a valuable piece of advice or information about your services. Talk to them about maybe some of the commonly asked questions that you get a lot from your clients. Tell them about some of your favorite retail products and why you love them. Do like an interview with your different team members so that your audience can kind of start to get to know them. There's so many options, but the most important thing is that you put it in your calendar and you promise to yourself that you will embrace video marketing because it makes such a difference. Hannah says, can UK customers use the course? They definitely can, Hannah. In fact, Nora is in Scotland and Martine is in England. So my 2 students who are here watching are both in the UK. So definitely UK customers can use the course. And if you're curious about it, I'm going to tell you a little bit more about it at the end, but it relaunches in January. So I'm going to let you guys all know when the course becomes available for enrollment again. Okay, so this is marketing trend number 4, guys. I'm just going to take a sip. Dead simple online booking. Because more than ever, people want to book online instead of over the phone. Now, there will always be a certain percentage of people who want to talk to someone on the phone before they book. If it's like a new service, like for example, I've never had eyelash extensions before, and if I want to book them and I want to talk to someone on the phone to ask my questions because I don't know what kind of appointment to book and I'm not sure how much it's going to cost and how long it's going to take, etc., there will always be that kind of thing for maybe new clients or clients who've never had this done before or just people who need a little bit more hand-holding. Yes, there will always be people who want to book on the phone, but I promise you, going forward in the future, people are going to want to book online instead of over the phone more and more. So you need to make it really, really easy for them to do it. One thing that I've seen quite a bit on websites are things like an appointment request page. So instead of actually booking an appointment online, you can fill out a form where you can request an appointment. However, I actually don't love this because me as someone who's booked a lot of appointments at beauty businesses, I know that we clients, we actually like the feeling of choosing an appointment time, having it confirmed, locking it in. So I really do think that it's important to have a booking option that you can actually book an appointment on your website. It's going to be more important than ever. A lot of people, especially millennials like me, we're phone phobic. We don't like picking up the phone. We're working during the day and we want to be able to book an appointment when we're on the go. A lot of us, let's be honest, I'm not like this, but I know a lot of people are antisocial and just like don't like talking to people and just want to like do everything online. We're so used to doing everything online. So I definitely highly recommend look at booking software that makes it super easy to book an appointment from your website in just a snap. I just want to jump into the comments because I saw Martine says, if you're thinking about doing the course, go for it. It has really helped me to busy up my young stylist and get new clients through the door quick. Stephanie is a great teacher and her blog posts are worth the read as well. They're very in-depth and offer great advice. You guys are being way too sweet to me today. I'm getting a huge ego boost here. Thank you, Martine. I've loved having you as a student too. So guys, jump into the comments and let me know, do you offer online booking on your website? And number 2, which software are you using for online booking? Because I know it's a really controversial topic. Everyone has their favorite booking software, or everyone has like a list of complaints about the booking software that they use. But I'm just curious, do you offer online booking? 1. And number 2, which software do you use? So just jump into the comments and let me know. Here's the thing. you need to make it super, super simple to book an appointment directly from the home page of your website, front and center. So this is the website Heyday. So Heyday is a facial spa in New York City. They've got a few different locations. And the first thing that you see when you go on their website is book. So shop is beside it because they also have an e-commerce, but you really need to make it front and center on your website, book. Because I can't tell you how many times I've been on websites where you want to book an appointment and you have to like scroll all the way to the bottom, or you have to like go to this like hidden menu and then click the hidden menu and then it opens and then you see like book online in these tiny letters. Make it front and center on your website. Seriously. Okay, so Martine says that they use Ovatu. I have clients that use it regularly and it works great. Hannah says I use Treatwell, a national booking system in the UK. Cool, I haven't heard of Treatwell. Jacinda says, I've been using Schedulicity since 2011. Wow, so you're an original user. Sophie uses Timely salon software. I think that's very popular in Australia, if I'm not wrong. Hannah says, not sure if it's in the USA. Oh, Treatwell, yeah. Melina says, I use Square. Lisa also uses Square. Tara uses Facebook Booking. Awesome. I'm going to talk about that in just a minute. Nora says that she also uses Ovatu. It's easy, but I'm getting most of my bookings now from Facebook ads. Hello! Getting your bookings through Facebook ads. I wonder if that's because you're a student in the course. That's awesome to hear, Nora. And Colette says, I use Wix Booking. Free, and links for this are in my Facebook and Instagram bio. Amazing, because these are all things that I'm going to go through in just a moment. So thanks for letting me know, guys. So yes, going back to this point, make sure that front and center at the very top of your website, you have a book button and you make it really, really easy. Sophie says, I'm in New Zealand, hunk of the day. What does hunk of the day mean? That's funny. And then, okay, so autocorrect. Okay. I was like, what is hunk of the day? Is that a new booking software I haven't heard of yet? Okay. So the next thing that you need to do is make sure that it's really, really easy for people to book an appointment with you from all of your social platforms. So not just on your website, but on your social as well. So here you can see a nail salon. I love their Instagram page. And if you can see on their profile, they have book, they have call, and they have email. So I don't know if you guys have seen this update that came back like a few months ago. On Instagram, you can actually update your profile, and you can actually include a book button there on your profile. And if you use certain software, you can actually integrate your software with your Instagram profile. So it works for Square, it works for Acuity, StyleSeat, Vagaro, GenBook, Gloss Genius, and there's a few others as well. So definitely make it really easy from your Instagram profile, both from like your bio, and then have the link in your bio, but then also underneath of that, also include links to book as well. Same goes for Facebook. So here you can see a Facebook profile. This is a fake Facebook profile that I set up. You can see there's that little button there that's always going to show up at the top of your page. Book now. Make it really, really easy for people to get in touch with you and book with you from Facebook as well, guys. So there's a few different options for Facebook. Just like Tara says she uses Facebook Booking. This is Facebook Booking. They actually give you a free appointment scheduler on Facebook. And here you can choose what days you're open, what time. And then when people actually message you from Facebook and they book an appointment through Facebook Messenger, you can actually confirm their appointment time right through Messenger, and Facebook will block it off so no one else can book that time. And you can integrate it with your Google Calendar. So super cool. And then you can also integrate Vagaro booking. I was surprised no one said Vagaro about what they use, because I've heard really, really good things about Vagaro. So you can also integrate Vagaro booking with Facebook. So when you do that, when you connect your Facebook page to your Vagaro page, you can, that little button will take them directly to book an appointment with Vagaro. Or when you create posts on Facebook, you can create a button that says book now, and they can actually book through Vagaro when they press a button on your Facebook post, which is super cool. And there's a few other things as well. Now, I wanted to give you guys a hint, another kind of hint about what I teach in my course, the Facebook formula, and my students that are on here know this. In the Facebook formula course, many of the ads that we set up are linked to Facebook Messenger to book appointments that way. So you know that if you set up a Facebook ad, or a lot of people here use boosted posts, if you're in my course, you know that I'm not in love with Facebook boosted posts. You know that I prefer Facebook ads. So whether you're setting up Facebook ads or boosted posts, you've probably seen that you can link to your website booking page, or just link to your website from your ad. But actually, I teach you how to set up messaging ads, because they actually convert really, really well for taking, the people that you're showing your ads to on Instagram and Facebook. You can get them to message you on Facebook Messenger, and you can help them to book an appointment that way. And those kind of ads convert so much better than ads where you're linking to your website, for example, or linking to your booking page. So that's just another thing to keep in mind, that your social posts should make it really easy to book an appointment as well. Okay? So here's how you can start on this trend here. Look at your website and your social media today and be honest with yourself. Have you made it super easy for new clients to book with you? And if not, what can you do to make it easier for them to book with you? Setting up booking software on your website is the first thing. Next thing, making it front and center on your website, the book now button, make it super easy. Setting up your Instagram and your Facebook profiles to make it easy for people to get in touch and book an appointment. It makes a huge difference, because you've got all these people seeing your Instagram posts and your Facebook posts. The last thing that you want to do is to make it difficult for them to book an appointment. Make it easy for them to book an appointment online once they've seen your posts and they're like falling in love with you. Make it easy for them to book. Make it a cinch. Okay, and here is trend number 5. Invest in social advertising. Okay, so I want to start off with a little bit of a, I'm forgetting so many words today. A little bit of a, something else that I want to say first. It's so important to be posting engaging content and photos and videos regularly to your Facebook and Instagram pages, because you do need to nurture your audience and keep yourself on their minds. So staying active and creating really engaging content on Facebook and Instagram on a regular basis, so once a day or a few times a week, is perfect, because you need to have that relationship with your audience, and you need to be creating great content so that they remember you, so that they know, like, and trust you, so that they see you as an expert. However, I remembered the word I wanted to say. Caveat. As a caveat, I wanted to say this. However, organic reach has gone down. Way down. I'm sure that you guys have seen this on your own, on your Facebook and on your Instagram pages, that you see that fewer and fewer people are seeing your posts. Let's be honest. It's getting harder for people to see your posts. You feel like you're fighting the algorithm. You feel like you've got 5,000 fans on Facebook and only 30 of them are seeing your posts, for example. So there's that. On top of that, at a certain point, you do want to reach new audiences that haven't heard of you yet. So using Facebook and using Instagram are great ways of, engaging your clients and your followers. But what about other people? What about those extra 100,000 women in your city who haven't heard of you yet? How can you reach them on social media? So how do you introduce yourself to new people in your city? That's the question. And the answer is by investing money on social advertising. So spending money to meet new people on Facebook and on Instagram. So I wanted to highlight one of my students here, Jessie Fisher. So I actually have a few of my students that are on the live video here. So that's awesome. Shout out to you guys. You're awesome. I wanted to specifically highlight one of my students, Jessie Fisher. Jessie is a hairdresser who opened up a new hair salon in her hometown. So she recently, this past year, moved back from southern Michigan to her little hometown. I think she said there's like 10,000 people in it in northern Michigan. So she opened up new business, new partnership, very few clients because she's new. So she joined my course, and here's the amazing thing. She didn't even have to spend that much money on ads to get really good results. So she actually only spent $30 on her Facebook ads, and here's what she got. She had 11 new clients book with her, so people who had never heard of her before. So she said she was completely booked out for September, that she actually had to shut off her ad. That's how successful it was. She had $1,100 in revenue come to her directly from the ad that she only spent $30 on. She had 4 clients rebook with her for the next month. So she's actually reaching really the kind of clientele that she wants. Not the kind of clientele that is just kind of like, yeah, I'll just try you out because I found you on Facebook through a promotion and then they never come back. No, she's actually reaching her ideal clientele. Plus, she sold retail products to all 11 clients that came in, so she was able to generate even more revenue from this. So I'm telling you guys, Facebook and Instagram ads, when they're done correctly, seriously work. And I wanted to put this in here for you. Do not be afraid to try something that you've never done before. Or do not be afraid to try something that you've done before, but it didn't work in the past. Because a lot of my students came into my course and they were saying something along the lines of, they said this to themselves, but then they also said this to me when I talked to them on the phone. They said, I was never able to get my boosted posts to work before. I had always tried boosted posts and they never worked. Let me know in the comments, guys, has that ever happened to you where you've spent money on boosting a post on Instagram or on Facebook and then you feel like, I've gotten a few likes and comments, but nothing actually came of it. And I feel like I boosted so many posts, but I don't actually see that I'm getting any money from it. So, kind of feels like a waste of money. Just let me know in the comments if that's ever happened to you. Because it's something that I hear over and over again from my students. So Jacinda says, I've had 0 ROI on Facebook advertising because I'm not doing it well, apparently. Jacinda, you are not alone. I have heard that so many times over and over again, like I said, from my students, where they're just like, I don't really know if Facebook advertising even works because I've spent money on it and I just haven't gotten anything back from it. In my program, which is relaunching in January, I show you step by step exactly what to put into your ads, who to target them to, how to set up your budgets, how to make it so that it's easy for people to book. I show you all that, and I give you lots of templates too. Honora just said, yeah, I tried boosting and I didn't get any response. Yes, Honora, Honora is one of my students, so she knows that boosting posts in the past just doesn't work. But that doesn't mean that Facebook ads do not work. They seriously do. So Jacinda just said, I spent over $2,000 over the past few years. Jacinda, save your money and consider this. This is what I wanted to share with you guys. How you can start on this today. January 15th, mark it on your calendars because I'm going to be doing some free trainings about exactly how my students did it. So how they got Facebook ads and Instagram ads to work for them finally after they weren't able to ever get them to work in the past. So put it on your calendars. January 15th, I'm going to invite all of you guys to a free training about Facebook and Instagram advertising and how you can stop wasting money on boosted posts. I'm so looking forward to it. That's why I've been ignoring Christmas, is because I'm so, thinking about January, thinking about reopening my program in January. I've been a little obsessed with it. So yeah, super excited about that. And I hope that you can all join me on those trainings that I'm going to be doing in January. I quickly wanted to go through the things that I talked to you guys about today. So the 5 marketing trends to grow your beauty business in 2020. Let me just come back to you. So the 5 things that you need to pay attention to grow your beauty business in 2020. Number 1, make your marketing personal and real. So show up as a human in your business, on your social media. People want to connect with the person behind your business. Number 2, Google is everything. Google is becoming so much more important for your business. People are using their phones to find new businesses all the time, and you want to make sure that your Google My Business profile has a good number of reviews and you're keeping it fresh and updated so that more people can find you through Google, because it's just going to get more and more important going forward. Number 3, video. So showing up with video marketing, putting it into your calendar once a week to create videos. That's the key to engaging people on Facebook and on Instagram, is showing up as people on video, and also using it as a way to educate, to share tips, to essentially just be there for them in a way that photos don't let you. Next, what was the next thing? Make online booking simple. So make sure you have a way for people to easily book an online appointment through software on your website, and then update your social profile so that it's really, really easy for people to book an appointment from your Facebook and from your Instagram as well. And then lastly, invest in social advertising, because the return on investment that you can get when your Facebook and Instagram ads are done right is huge. And I really do think that knowing how to run proper Facebook and Instagram ads is key, absolutely key to running your business in 2020 and beyond. So like I said, I do have a program that I'm reopening for enrollment in January. In January, I'm going to update all of you guys about it. You're going to get an invite to join a free training that I'm doing where I show you some of my students, show you some of their case studies and success stories and how they did it and how they got Facebook ads to work for them. So I'm really excited about that. Can't wait to join or to invite you guys over to that training. Lisa says, I want your course now. Lisa, I'm going to invite you. Personally, I'm going to invite you to the course when it opens in January. Colette says, yay. Jacinda says, not sure I'll make it to January at this rate. Jacinda, I do have a lot of free marketing resources on my website. So if you go to sunnystorm.marketing and then you go on my blog, you can find so many free resources. I give you ideas for marketing your salon. I have a ton of videos. If you look on my Facebook page where you're watching this now, you're going to get so many marketing ideas for free. So don't wait on marketing your salon for 2020. Look at what you can do now, like reading resources, watching videos, and just learning some things for free too about what you can do. Because the holidays are like, December is a great month. There's so many things that you can do for promotions. And I think you're going to get a lot of inspiration if you check out my blog. So guys, I hope that this has been useful for you. I hope that you've enjoyed watching this training. In the comments, I see we have 14 people watching right now. In the comments, guys, let me know, are you going to use any of these ideas starting in 2020? So are you going to use more video marketing? Are you going to use more Facebook or Instagram ads? Are you going to focus on Google? Are you going to make sure that online booking is a priority for you? And what was the last one? Oh my gosh, I can't. Oh, are you going to make your marketing more personal? So those were the 5 things that I went through today. Let me know in the comments, just drop in and tell me which of those things do you think that you're going to use in 2020, or are you going to use all of them? I would love to know. I personally am looking in 2020, the number one thing out of all these things that I think I'm going to do is the personal side of marketing and combining that with video. So I think that when I meet people in person, like if I go into a salon, like for example, I was working with a salon last week, doing some videos with them in Ottawa here. And I feel like since meeting Sarah, the hair salon owner there, since meeting her in person, we have a different relationship than we ever had over email. There's just something different about meeting people in person. And once you, like, if I were to meet each of you in person, our relationship would be different. We'd understand each other more. We would trust each other more. We would know each other more. Unfortunately, because I'm in Ottawa and you guys are like spread out all around the world, that's impossible. I can't meet every single one of you. But what I can do is I can try to make myself more personal and human and real in my marketing. And so even though we can't be there with each other in person, we can kind of start to get to know each other. And a really good way to do that is through video. So next year, my goal is to show up a lot more through video in all of my marketing and to be a lot more personal. So to kind of make Stephanie Mitchell, me as a person, more of a central part of my business rather than Sunny Storm Marketing. So I'm even looking at rebranding my business from Sunny Storm Marketing to Stephanie Mitchell. Something that I'm looking at. So that's just kind of a little tidbit into like my marketing plan for 2020. I'm just going to jump into the comments here. Luca's here. Hi, Luca. Thanks for being here. Hannah says, I will most definitely. So I was asking about which of these things you guys are going to try out. Hannah says, I will most definitely video marketing and paid advertising. And those two things together, Hannah, using videos in your paid advertising on Facebook and Instagram, so powerful. Siv says, yes. Great. I'm glad that you've learned some things, Siv. Jacinda says, yes, going to use them now because I got to get my biz back on track. Awesome. Yeah. Great. I hope that those blog posts will be useful for you, Jacinda. Colette says, yes to video marketing. Yay. I love video marketing. Tara says, I need to add video and run an ad. Yes. And I think that kind of getting used to being on video is the step that sometimes comes before feeling ready to run ads, because the best type of advertising is what I teach my students is advertising where you as a business owner show up on video. And before you feel comfortable doing that and showing up to new audiences and introducing yourself to new people in your city through advertising, sometimes it helps to do it just, to your existing audience, like on your Facebook page and on your Instagram page. Colette says, and work out Facebook ads. Amazing. Facebook ads are my jam. I love them. Luca says, when will you come to Florence? Luca, you know, I don't know. I think Luca knows this. I don't know if all of you knew this. I just moved back from Italy last year. Quindi mi piacerebbe tanto andare a Firenze. Luca, prossima volta ti faccio sapere. That's me speaking a little Italian. Okay, so Lisa says, I'm going to do Facebook ads and work on video. Thank you for all your resources. I have gained so much from you. Thank you, Lisa. Amazing. And I hope that maybe I'll see you in the course in January. I'm really glad it's been helpful for you. Kajid says, would coming to shadow be an option? Khadija, I'm not really sure what you mean by that, coming to shadow. I'm not really sure. Honora says, I will definitely be aiming to try all of them. I just need to schedule my time better to achieve that, but I'm not going to give up. I know. Amazing, Honora. I love the fact that even though there's a lot of stuff to do, that you're committed to getting it done. And a big part of that is just planning. So looking ahead at 2020 and looking at, okay, how can I plan out my year in advance? Siv says, video of myself is so out of my comfort zone. I know, Siv. It was only a year ago, a year and a half, that I went on Facebook Live for the first time, and I was absolutely terrified. And it didn't work. Like when I tried to go live, just for technical reasons, it didn't work. And so, I've come a long way since then. And the only thing that I can say, Siv, is that, two things. First of all, baby steps. So just like maybe start with a photo of yourself, and then do a short video, and then you can work your way up to longer videos, like educational videos if you want. But baby steps. And then second of all, like everything, practice makes perfect. So the more you practice at doing video, the better and more confident and comfortable you'll feel. So I hope that that's helpful for you. Guys, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for watching. It's been so much fun. I love doing these videos. I hope that you've learned a lot, and I hope that you're feeling excited for 2020. Only 6 weeks away. So, all right, guys, I will see you again next Tuesday here. I have a special guest coming on, and we're talking about branding for beauty businesses. So if you want to look at rebranding your business in 2020, or if you want to look at what are some things that you can do to freshen up your look, make it look more modern and beautiful, that's exactly what we're talking about next week. All right, everyone. Have an amazing rest of your day. Talk soon.